Hey everyone, and welcome. If you're into sports and you're into digital art, you are going to want to stick around for this. A brand new, super limited sports NFT collection just went live today, and we're about to break down exactly what makes this drop so special. All right, let's dive right in. The Fredo Art Gallery has just released the latest batch of its much-anticipated 2025 Christmas Sports Edition. So, as of today, there are 11 brand new, one-of-a-kind sports NFTs that have just hit the market. And believe me, that phrase, one-of-a-kind, is the most important part here. Yeah, these are not your typical run-of-the-mill collectibles. We're talking about true digital masterpieces. Only a single one of each will ever be created, which means they are incredibly scarce right from the get-go. And if you want a little proof of just how hot these are, well, in just the first few hours after the drop, one of these 11 new pieces has already been snapped up by a collector. So what does that tell you? Right off the bat, it shows the demand is seriously high, and the chance to buy from the source is, well, it's pretty small. Once they're sold on the main market, that's it. They're gone. So, you might be wondering, what exactly are we looking at in this new drop? Let's take a peek at the new sports being added and see how this all fits into the bigger picture for the whole collection. This new batch adds 10 completely new sports into the mix. I mean, look at this range. You've got everything from the speed of rally and skiing to the pure power of rugby, all the way to the explosion in popularity of sports like padel and pickleball. And, of course, each one has that festive twist in the artist's signature style. Now, to put this all into perspective, these new pieces bring the grand total to 31 NFTs available right now. And with a total of 57 planned for the entire collection, well, you can do the math. The whole project is officially more than halfway finished. Okay, now we get to the part of this drop that is honestly an absolute game changer for collectors. There is a special bonus here that pretty much doubles the value of every single purchase you make. So here's the deal, plain and simple. For every 2025 Christmas Sports NFT you buy, you are going to get a matching 2026 House of Sports NFT for the very same sport, completely free. You know, this is way more than just a 2-for-1 offer. It's a really smart way to build a community for the long haul by rewarding the early birds with a piece of the project's future. And the best part? It couldn't be easier to get this bonus. All you have to do is buy one of the 2025 NFTs and just hold it in your APTM wallet. That's it. The free 2026 version gets automatically airdropped to you in January 2026. No forms to fill out, no hoops to jump through, it's effortless. All right, let's talk brass tacks. How much are these and where can you actually get your hands on one? Let's cover the details. The price for each of these unique, one-of-one NFTs is set at $19.99 APTM. That's the native token on the APTM blockchain. And just remember, that price also includes that free bonus 2026 NFT we were just talking about. So where do you go? Well, the entire collection is listed exclusively on the OpenPlaza Marketplace. Think of it as the official home for this entire collection, all built right there on the APTM blockchain. Now, this next part is hugely important because when you buy one of these NFTs, you're doing so much more than just owning a cool piece of digital art. Your purchase actually makes a real direct impact on the sports world. Check this out. A full 50%, I'm talking half of every single primary sale, goes directly to the SportsFuture Athlete Scholarship Program. This isn't just some small side donation. It's baked into the very core of the project. It gives the art real-world purpose by helping fund the next wave of athletes. So the takeaway here is massive. This isn't just art for the sake of art. The collection is designed from the ground up to provide real, tangible support for up-and-coming athletes, to help fund that next generation of champions. Okay, this all sounds pretty amazing, right? But here's the catch. There is a very real sense of urgency here. The window of opportunity to grab the exact piece you might want is closing a lot faster than you think. So let's look at the calendar. Today's drop is huge, but you have to pay attention to this. The final batch for the entire collection is coming next Monday. After that, that's it. No more new ones will be made. Sure, the bonus offer runs until March, but the specific NFT you have your eye on, that could be gone by next week. And I really can't stress this enough. The most critical thing to remember is that because these are one-of-one NFTs, there are no do-overs. Once a piece is bought on OpenPlaza, it is gone from the primary sale, forever. So it really all comes down to this. In a collection where every single piece is unique, you're not just buying a digital file, you are actually acquiring a one-of-a-kind piece of digital sports history. So the only real question left is, which one will you own?